what I did today to help with the depression that I was feeling that was coming up for me. I connected with nature and actually went back to the now. I connected with some like beautiful children. I managed to get some like rest after not being able to sleep properly for the last few days. And I managed to kind of give myself space to give myself some healing as well, and actually did the stretching that I said that I was going to do. Like, it wasn't so like I actually said I was going to do these things and stuck to it as well, which was good. Like nature, the stretching, I listened to some beautiful music as well, and I just kind of sat in the sun to kind of gather myself back again, to realign, to be able to do a few little bits and pieces. It's like, yeah, I actually making the video earlier made me really kind of commit to the things that I needed to kind of do to pull myself out a bit. I still don't feel like me, like there's still like this deep healing that is coming through at this moment in time, because like healing isn't just like a straight line, it goes round in circles, and anything that you haven't addressed or seen will come back round as well. And not honoring yourself with like the healing that comes up can make it feel like even worse. So I actually honored the things that I said I was going to do in the video earlier and did them, which was like really good. So when you're doing this and trying to pull yourself like back, it's not like a one hit wonder. Like, I've done these things today, and like I said in the previous video, it needs to be like at least like a few days before you start to get into the role of it. So tomorrow I will be doing the few things to kind of like pull me out even more and kind of get into a better space and actually kind of committing to doing these things. One of them is definitely to move the body more. It's like I've managed to heal a lot mentally, but physically I've kind of like let that kind of slack a bit. So coming back to the body, and like I say, I've got a bell tent now, so I can actually move in it. Yeah. So those were the few things that I did today, and the reason I made this video is because it's like I just want to be as like real about like the healing journey part, like that it comes and goes, and sometimes you feel really good, and then you may feel like you've completely like healed something, and then it kind of comes back. But just to remember that like it's part of the journey with the healings as well. And life happens too, so it's like, you get into a mega heal space, and then like life, circumstances, people, situations like occur, and that then has to be addressed. And if you suppress it and you don't, then that then has to be dealt with at a later date too. If you turn around and you think like, oh yeah, I've done that, like this is what I do a lot, I'm like, oh yeah, that's fine, and then later on something will happen that will make me really upset, and I realize that it's not even just about like that thing, it's kind of like a build up of stuff that hasn't been addressed. So yeah, like really, if you need to cry, then cry. And if you need to like sink into the darkness and like unravel what it is, then do that. If you need to like go for a walk or a run, and do that. Like whatever you feel you need to do to kind of like get back to you, um, is really good to honor that, like 100%. I think I've said like a lot in this video. Like. Yeah. So yeah, coming back to alignment sometimes can take baby steps, and sometimes it's like can be done quite quickly depending on what you choose to do.